How are you today? I hope you had a fabulous day. Ready for our story? Let's see. Today we're gonna read Little Ant Goes to School. Little Ant. Now, this is not Aunt Rebecca or uh, a mother's friend that you call Ant. This is an ant. It's a bug. Okay, so let's start. Little Andy Ant used to spend each day with his pull toy, happily playing outside in the warm summer sun. Then, as the summer days got shorter, the sun didn't feel so warm anymore. Summer is over, Andy's mother told him. That means today is your first day of school. Andy had heard about school. He didn't want to be cooped up inside all day long. I don't like that either, by the way. School was a strange new place. Little Andy Ant wasn't ready to go. Can I take my toy along with me? Andy asked. School is for children, sweetheart, not for toys, his mother answered. Little Andy Ant tried to be brave. His mother walked him to school that day. Maybe school won't be so bad, she said, once you give it a try. So Andy agreed to try school for just one day. At school, Andy had his very own desk, and he had never seen so many busy little ants bustling around in one place. Teacher gave the children lots of things to do. Everybody got their own paper and pens. Then they learned about reading and writing. You know how ants work together to make ant hills? And no, that was not the teacher. My mistake. This is Andy. You know how ants work together to make ant hills? Andy asked the teacher. I think letters work together the same way to make words. Teacher said that Andy was right and that he was very good at drawing and painting numbers too. Little Andy Ant strolled home from school after a long day. Learning new things was fun, and reading and writing were pretty cool too. Maybe you were right, Mother, little Andy told his mother. Maybe school isn't so bad after all. Andy decided to try school for one more day. The morning passed by quickly for him. Before Andy knew it, it was lunchtime already. Andy followed the other ants to the lunchroom. They got pretty wild there, so Andy sat off to the side, away from all the noise. Then Lunch Lady called out, Cookies and milk! What a commotion that caused! Little Andy Ant squeezed his way through and got one teeny tiny chunk of a cookie. Then he knew what all the fuss was about. Lunch Lady made the best cookies Andy had ever tasted. Andy trotted home from school. Lunchtime was a pleasant break, and Lunch Lady's cookies were especially good. Maybe you were right, Mom. Maybe school isn't so bad after all. I'm gonna try school for another day. As soon as Andy got there on the third day, the teacher said they were going to the woods for a field trip. Andy learned about new plants and berries at every turn. Some older children made a campfire with their teacher. They needed Andy's help. I know how to find the best twigs, Andy said. He whistled for his friend Tweeterbird. Tweeterbird brought back the finest twigs in the woods. There were enough twigs to build a campfire and for each little ant to roast a marshmallow. All the children at school liked Andy and his friend Tweeter very much. Andy happily hopped home from school that day. Sitting in those tiny desks was just fine as long as they had field trips and recess too. Maybe you were right, Mom. Maybe school isn't so bad after all. I am gonna try school one more day. Andy didn't know what to expect in school that day, but he had an idea. It might be fun. I wonder what will happen today, Andy thought. Little Andy Ant sat down at his desk. One of the children whispered, "Please come to my birthday party today." Andy ran home that day. Up until then, Andy thought birthdays only happened once a year. Now he learned that he could celebrate his birthday and his friends' birthdays too. There are more birthdays in the year. I think you were right, Mom. Maybe school isn't so bad after all. Andy had fun at his school friend's party. He ate some delicious birthday cake and even got seconds. Little Andy Ant couldn't wait to get to school the next day. He hoped it was somebody else's birthday, and he wanted to learn how to count up to real big numbers, like how many birthdays his class would have. Andy made up a new outside game for his friends that day at recess. Everybody loved to swing and dive. They looked up to Andy as the most adventurous in their class. "You are the best, Andy!" the children shouted. Little Andy Ant rushed home from school after another fun day. He was so excited. "You were right, Mom. School isn't so bad at all. In fact, it's great." The end. Okay? Oh, I hope you enjoyed the story today. Little Andy Ant goes to school. All right. What do I want to tell you? I want to remind you that you are so amazing. You are smart, you are lovable, and you can do anything you want to do in your future starting tomorrow. And you can be anyone you wish to be starting tomorrow. I love you, I love you, I love you. Now, time for our sing-along, okay? Remember, we will just, you and I, picture in our mind that all the kids from all around the world are holding hands with us now, and we are all singing. Let's see if I have good voice today or not. I think I need to drink some water, but that's okay. Let your love shine on, for you are the stars in the sky. Let your love shine strong until the day you fly. You know what? Since you and I and all the children in the world are standing in this circle and holding hands, maybe instead of you, it will be we. Let's try this. Let your love shine on, for we are the stars in the sky. Let your love shine strong until the day we fly. Thank you for being with me today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams. I love you this much and more. See you tomorrow. Good night.